Hi there. So here I am on my Talk to Jo page on Thursday at 9:15 a.m. And today what I wanted to talk about was all about trying to make life a little bit easier for ourselves in December. Because it's so easy to get completely overwhelmed by all the Christmas preparations, and what can we do to help ourselves to actually enjoy this time as opposed to getting completely stressed out and overwhelmed by all the stuff that we need to get done. And I'm going to start with a little illustration, and bear with me because at first it doesn't seem terribly relevant to what I'm talking about, but there is a point to it. And that's just to say that recently I've put on a bit of weight and I've been struggling with my jeans because they've been feeling tighter and tighter. But I sort of think, well, I'll put them on and after a day they'll loosen up a bit and I'll be more comfortable. So I put my fresh, clean pair of jeans on last Friday, and after a couple of hours I thought, this is absolutely ridiculous. They're cutting me in half. The waistband is so tight, it's really pulling in on my tummy and I really feel so uncomfortable. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and go up to the next size jeans. And so I went out later that day and bought myself a couple of new pairs of jeans that actually fit me. And you sort of think, well, what's this got to do with Christmas and feeling at ease with ourselves? But what I've discovered since wearing these new jeans is I feel so much more comfortable, obviously. And the really funny thing is that I've become less obsessed with what I'm eating. I'm not so worried. And as a result of that, I'm actually eating less. Because I'm not constantly being reminded of how I've put on weight. I'm not constantly worrying about it. And, I'm just comfortable and I'm getting on with my life and I'm not really obsessing over food and what I'm eating. And as a result of it, I'm just eating, when I need to eat. And that really struck me that there's a lesson in that for me, and hopefully what I've learned will help you as well. And it sort of fits in with what I was saying last week about how important it is to accept where we are at in order to make any changes. And so often we load ourselves with shoulds, with thinking the way we should be. And for me, with my weight, that's something that I hold my hands up to. I'm not really ever happy with the way I look and weigh, and that's something that I'm constantly having to work on, as many of my friends can testify. And you just sort of think, I'm putting myself under a whole load of expectations and a lot of shoulds, and if I let go of those shoulds, actually it stops being an issue. And I really think this applies to Christmas as well, because it's so easy to take on all the shoulds about Christmas. We should do various things in order to make Christmas happy. And I've written about this in my blog this week, which you can find at thegoodenoughmum.com/blog. And one of the things I did as I was researching the blog was I came across another blog that someone had written. And this blogger talks about why not sit down with your pen and paper and just spend a few moments thinking about what you would like your Christmas to be. Just try and pick out some positive words that would mean a lot to you in terms of if you could achieve that at Christmas. And what she suggested you do is actually shape your Christmas preparations around those words. And I really loved that idea, because what it's saying is, what are my values? What's meaningful for me around this Christmas time? What do I want to do? Rather than thinking I've got to do it because we've always done it this way, or because this is the way my parents did it, or because this is what's expected, this is what the latest magazine article tells me I should do, this is the fashion. And to let go of all those external standards and to think, what is it that I want to do to make this holiday a time that me, people I love, that we can enjoy it. What would make it lovely? How could I make it a special holiday for myself and for other people? And in so doing, we're able to clear away, quite frankly, the crap of everything else that's expected of us, and to think, no, I'm going to live according to my values and make it a Christmas that is according to my values. And of course, if you're not Christian and you don't celebrate Christmas, there are probably other events that this lesson applies to make it special, to make it the way that you want it to be, to make it meaningful for you. And I think that by letting go of all those expectations that we put on ourselves, that helps us to be free, to be the people that we are, to relax into enjoying, to relax into being a creative person. Because when we take away all those external pressures, it actually allows the real person that we are to emerge. And this is what I've found in the last 6 months as I've been working more and more on my blogs and my live feeds, that when I stop expecting myself to be what I think a blogger or a counsellor or a businesswoman should be, and I allow myself to be me, what I'm finding is that the creativity that's within me is emerging. And I think that's so true for all of us. I don't think it's just me. I think if we can let go of the way we think things should be, it actually enables us to be free and to enjoy the way things are. So that's my message for today. I will be around for another couple of weeks before Christmas doing my blogging. And if you'd like to see a little bit more about how to let go of expectations and the effect that it has, that's the subject of my blog this week. And as I said, you can find that at thegoodenoughmum.com/blog. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again another week. Bye.